Welcome to Velocity This Week. My name is Christopher Durham, and this is my weekly look inside the world of retailer-owned brand news with a healthy dose of insights and opinions. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe. This past Monday, Kroger announced the launch of Kroger Mercado. The range offers more than 50 products, including fresh meat, beverages, snacks, sides, desserts, and more. In speaking about the brand, Juan DePaoli, longtime friend of the Velocity Institute, he's spoken at our events many times, said Kroger Mercado embraces Hispanic culinary heritage with the quality and innovation our customers have come to know and expect from our brands. We are thrilled to offer authentic products that are accessible and exceptional in quality, creating a brand that fills a void for some customers and creates a cultural experience for others. Kroger Mercado is fresh for everyone. Now, I think Juan's getting to the heart of why this is such a great idea, and we truly love it here. The growing Hispanic population in the U.S. is obviously a growing grocery population, so to see Kroger launch a brand that's actually about authentically serving them and bringing the food of their traditions is exciting. The second half of what he says, though, creates a cultural experience for others, is also an intriguing opportunity because the conversation around authenticity and food is huge. If you're on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, it doesn't matter. People are looking for the flavors that come from the countries. Whether you're Gen Z, Gen X, or whoever, it doesn't matter. You want great food. So the fact that Kroger is bringing this to the market and speaking to new immigrants, first generation, second generation, or just somebody like me who wants a great, authentic ingredient is exciting. They're celebrating the tradition of Latin American foods with these authentic products. Love to see it. The range includes sodas in very traditional Hispanic flavors, so a nice apple and a mango, as well as chorizo and fresh beef products and chicken products that are cut for the market. So Americans think all meat everywhere is the same meat, but it's not. It's very often been butchered in completely different ways for completely different recipes. So Kroger's actually bringing what the Hispanic customer is looking for. It's an exciting shift, really. As well as they've added a queso fresco, ready-to-cook flour tortillas, pre-cooked white cornmeal, that core of what an arepa is. We mentioned the chorizo, chicharrones, agua fresca. Lots of really exciting ingredients, and it's a great way to go to market, speak to that growing shopper. Story number 2, Whole Foods Markets announced earlier this week that they were shifting their coffee strategy with changes in brand as well as exciting additions. So they're moving their 13 distinct blends of Whole Foods Market brand coffee, which was previously under the Allegro Coffee brand. So let's take a look at what's going on here. Here's what the new pack will look like. You notice nice design. They've really rolled out some great design over the last few years. Hopefully they'll enter this in the Vertex Awards as well. The pack also includes the Source for Good seal, marking Whole Foods' first grocery aisle expansion of the third-party certification. You can see the Whole Foods Source for Good seal here. They must also be either organic or non-GMO, project verified, and meet the retailer's high-quality standards for food ingredients, as well as all of these coffee products are either Rainforest Alliance or Fair Trade certified. So this is a great product. It's sustainable. It's tasty. It's everything that a Whole Foods product should be. So let's talk a little bit about the brand shift because that's also interesting. And we love to see brand strategy play out here. They had been operating with Allegro Coffee as their brand for a good while now, so the shift redefines their portfolio a bit, really honing in on Whole Foods Market as the brand and 365 every day as the brand. So a two-tier strategy there. We'll see how or if this impacts any of the other brands going on. So there's pet food brands and beauty brands and other things going on in Whole Foods. The Sourced for Good mark can currently be found in Whole Foods on both produce and floral. It's a third-party certification program that supports responsible sourcing, by providing tangible improvements in farm workers' lives, strengthening worker communities where products are sourced, and promoting environmental stewardship where crops are grown. The program spans 12 countries and raises millions of dollars annually for hundreds of communities. Funds have provided benefits such as housing, on-site laundry facilities, scholarships, health services, dental clinics, transportation, and support for working parents and families, such as stipends for daycare. Customers can look for Whole Foods Market brand classic blends like Breakfast, Rainforest, and Continental, which are now sourced for good in single origin coffees with the Q Mark score, such as Ethiopia, Kenya, and Costa Rica, on shelves of Whole Foods Market store nationwide by the end of October. The next story comes from the UK. So if you're saying, how do I get a story on Velocity this week? Simple enough. Contact me. I'm always happy to hear stories from anywhere in the world. So if you've got an exciting retailer-owned brand, private brand story, email me, cdurham@velocityinstitute.org. Please send them to me. Love to be able to tell the world about all the exciting things in our industry. Sainsbury's is the first UK retailer to announce it is switching from plastic to paper packaging across its entire retailer-owned brand toilet paper and kitchen towel ranges. The move will save 485 tons of plastic, which is the equivalent of 55 million pieces of plastic a year. That's a lot of plastic. The change is the biggest plastic reduction the retailer has made in its entire grocery business so far. The new packaging will launch across 27 products, with customers starting to see the change in store and online from this week. The paper packaging will have rolled out to all lines by February next year and can easily be recycled at home through curbside recycling. Claire Hughes, Director of Product and Innovation for Waitrose, has been on our events before. She spoke at our Innovation Summit last year, which is available on the YouTube channel. So you can go watch the conversation she and I had. It was pretty interesting. Said about this launch, we sell thousands of our own brand toilet tissue and kitchen roll products every week. And by switching from plastic to paper on these household staples, we're able to make a significant impact in reducing plastic. This change alone represents the biggest plastic reduction in our grocery products so far, and our customers can expect many more changes to come. Collaborating with our suppliers to develop innovative packaging solutions to reduce plastic is a major key priority for Sainsbury's, helping us to achieve our ambitious target of increased recycling content and recyclability. Sainsbury's is a great example of a retailer diving deep into their retailer-owned brand portfolio, looking at every product and saying, how can we be better? How can we be more sustainable? In this case, the customer, the shopper, the user's experience isn't changed. It's just eliminating plastic. It's just providing a packaging that works just as well, but is recyclable. It's paper instead of plastic. Coming off the heels of our Sustainability Summit, this is a great way for retailers to approach what they're doing to make the small steps that make a big difference. Late last week, Rite launched LO Market. The new retailer-owned brand includes a range of quality snacks and indulgent treats to satisfy cravings, as well as pantry staples to transform your meals. The brand spans 3 categories or tiers: core, better for you, and indulgent. Customers can explore healthy options best suited for their tastes. You can see here the 3 tiers. Subtle design cues in some cases, or bigger design cues in others. So far left, core, modular design, easy to execute across a lot of SKUs, color coding throughout. You step up one to better for you, and green, they're evoking that kind of better for you color variant. And then indulgent goes to a deeper, richer color palette. There's actually a number of colors in the palette, but all of them adopt that gold logo. Nice set of private brand package designs. Hopefully they'll enter them in the Vertex Awards this year. Right, it says these are ideal for on-the-go snacking and adding decadence to a date night or spicing up family dinner. That's a lot to ask for a drugstore chain private brand, but hey, why not try? The line includes healthy snacks, pantry essentials, and indulgent treats. So really, they've shifted their food strategy into LO Market. It's an interesting name, playful logo. It has personality. Certainly applaud the effort and hope it does well for them. In our final story this week, FMI, the Food Industry Association, released the second installment of their 2023 Power of Private Brand series, which surveyed grocery shoppers about their private brand shopping habits. Shoppers overwhelmingly report that they are not only buying retailer-owned brands more often, but they're drawn to them for more reasons than simply price and value. In discussing the report, Doug Baker, FMI VP of Industry Relations, said, "This growing trust and loyalty customers have developed for private brand highlights how these products have really evolved to become an extension of a retailer's brand and value proposition, which is reflected in the way that private brands are also playing a bigger role in how consumers decide where to shop for food." Let's look at a few of the numbers. Next week, I'm actually interviewing Doug for Velocity Talks, and I'm sure we'll discuss this, and maybe we can get him on at a later date to walk us through the entire study. So, the numbers. 90% of shoppers say they are likely to continue purchasing private brands even if inflation or the price of groceries decreases, indicating growing loyalty among shoppers. They tried us, they like us, they'll keep buying us. 65% of shoppers mentioned a reason other than price and value that motivate their private brand purchases. Of that 65%, 30% of those shoppers cited quality as the reason they were choosing private brand. 26% cited taste, and 16% said they met their meal solution needs. It's a great opportunity for us to continue to build on that. Stay tuned. Hopefully we can get Doug on the YouTube channel to give us some more insights from their latest research. And as always, we close out this week with some of the things we have going on. November 13th, we'll hold our second annual Bold Bash at King's Dining and Entertainment. It's the Monday night of PLMA, so after you've spent the day walking the trade show floor, please join us for networking and cocktails. Last year we had a couple of hundred people all come over. It's just an exciting way to end the day, and we have a great crowd. So please join us. It's absolutely free to register. Go to velocityinstitute.org, click on the event, and you can register. On November 10th, the Vertex Awards will open for entries this year. The entries will be open from November 10th through the end of January. There's early bird, regular, and late rates, and as you can imagine, the price goes up with each one. We will again be holding ceremonies in both Charlotte and Amsterdam this year. Get your entries in. We love to see all the great design from around the world. Finally, our State of the Industry 2023. This is our second annual State of the Industry. We will be conducting research on sentiment around State of the Industry to retailers, manufacturers, solution partners, and everyone involved in the industry. So if you get it, please answer it. The more responses we get, the better the research. We will also have Damon and Circana presenting, as well as a panel with some retailers and other smart people in the industry. So please join us. This is an absolutely free event. Thanks for joining me. If you'd like to stay up to date with the world of retailer-owned brands, hit the subscribe button. I'm Christopher Durham for Velocity Institute This Week.